so much. Thank you, Dr. Choate. And thank you also, Sandy.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you. This is an amazing crowd. This is my second time in Mountain Home in 2 weeks. So thank you for having me, and thank you. Mary was the organizer of the last one, and so anyway, thank you so much for having me here to introduce myself. My name is Hallie Shoffner. I'm the 6th generation farmer running to unseat Tom Cotton in the U.S. Senate. And being a farmer, I talk about it a lot. And being a farmer is a big part of who I am because it is how I grew up. I grew up in Jackson County, Arkansas, which is in the Delta, a little small town called Shoffner, Arkansas. It's where my family has farmed and lived for about 150 years. And the reason being a farmer is so important to me is because it's how I grew up. I spent most of my time, nearly every day of every summer, on the farm riding shotgun with both my mom and dad who farmed, taught me how to farm. And I was really a typical farm kid. I raised goats, I had a herd of pet cats, I showed goats and horses in 4-H, and it was a great way to grow up. And I learned something very important from both of my parents, and that's that you earn your place in this world through sweat and service to your community. And so I was very honored 9 years ago to go back to the farm and work alongside them until they retired and took over myself, growing soybeans, corn, rice, wheat, and cotton in the Delta, until this year. In February of this year, we joined hundreds of other farmers here in Arkansas, forced to make the heartbreaking decision to close. Because it didn't really matter what we did or what crops we planted financially, it just wasn't enough. And we came out of this decision having felt like I'd been farming with 2 hands tied behind my back because of a manufactured farm crisis from an administration and a government that truly didn't care what happened to me as a farmer. But that's not just me. There are so many people in Arkansas who feel that same way. Going into work, going into the grocery store, going in to feed your kids or send your kid to school with 2 hands tied behind our backs, working hard and doing everything right and still falling behind. Not because we have failed, but because our system is rigged against us. Rigged in favor of the success of corporations and politicians over real people. And I knew that I couldn't stand by and let that happen to my home. I'll fight for Arkansas because I am an Arkansan, and because I know what it's like to live here, right now. I'll fight for a sustainable food system here in the state that puts money back in the pockets of farmers and puts food on the plates of Arkansas families and on the trays of kids in Arkansas's public school cafeterias. I'll fight for all our seniors who need Social Security and Medicare, and for those who need Medicaid and SNAP, because we all know who they are. They are our neighbors. And they're people who, like us, know what it's like to work hard and do everything right and still fall behind because the system is rigged against us. Why Arkansas? Why now? Is because Arkansas deserves so much better than what we are getting right now.